How you doing here? Frank Zaylor again. I want to talk to you tonight about when you get to the track, things that you should do, things that you should be aware of, stuff that I want you to follow along with and get in the mindset of doing. Repetitiveness leads to performance gains. Listening, watching, and learning can also help immensely. When you go to the track to run your car, even before we get into what I'm going to talk about tonight, make sure your gas is full, your fuel is full. The night before, charge your battery. Put some air in the tires in the car. Overinflate them. Put your car on the trailer. You don't want to rush trying to get to the track. It puts you in a mood. You hurry. You forget things. And that can lead to a wreck, bad runs, breaking something, hurting yourself, or worse than that, or hurting somebody else. When you go to the track, I don't want to take the fun out of it. And I've been accused a lot of times of, well, Frank, you take the fun out of everything. The track is supposed to be exciting. I want you to be happy. I want you to jump up and down. I want you to fist pump. I want you to just, it's fantastic. You get excited. But during that excitement, I also want you to think about what you're there for, what your plan was for tonight. If you don't have a plan, I'm going to go out and run the car. Great. Just take the car out and run it. If you plan on doing any kind of changes, this is what I want you to do. When you get to the track, you unload your car, and you go do your warm-up. And I want you to warm your car up. I want you to warm your rear end fluid up. I want you to warm your transmission fluid up, okay? You need to have some temperature in that oil. You need to have some temperature in those valve springs, okay? When you're ready to run, do whatever routine it is that you normally do. And if you don't have a routine, this is a good time to start. You're gonna learn your routine. You get into the burnout box. You do your burnout. If you're there by yourself, which I hope you're not, have somebody watch the burnout. On most slicks, you just get them to where they smoke, just start smoking, and you're fine. If they're a brand new pair of slicks, or the slicks haven't been used in a long time, do a little bit longer burnout, okay? Watch somebody else in front of you. Watch some of the cars with slicks, okay? A normal burnout is 3, maybe 4 seconds. If you got a brand new pair of slicks, sure, 7, 8, 9 seconds. Let them get a little bit more heat in them, okay? You get the tree, you make your pass, you come back and you look at your time slip. And you said, okay, I'm running 1275 at 104 miles an hour, okay? You're pretty happy with that. I'm excited. It's a good time right now, okay? I don't want you to do anything on the next pass, okay? I want you to go back up there. I want you to do the same burnout for the same amount of time. I want the same temperature of the engine. If you went up there and you were at 140 degrees, I want you to try to get back up there at 140 degrees. Take the light, run it out again, okay? You bring it back, Maybe it's not a 1275, but maybe it's a 76 or a 77, and it's 104, maybe 103, maybe 105. But the point being is, it's a duplicate run, okay? You've made back-to-back passes, and you can see that this is what the car is running. Now, if you're going to make an adjustment, now you can make an adjustment, okay? Put a timing light on it. Change your jets, whatever you're going to do it small. Take 3 degrees of timing out of it, go back up there, okay? If you run a 1270 or a 1268 at 105 miles an hour, you've made more power. If your mile per hour increases, you've made more power. Now you can come back again and say, okay, I'll take another degree or 2 out of timing. Now I'm running 106 miles an hour, okay? As long as the burnout, the temperature of the car, and the staging is the same, when you change something, you'll actually be able to see if the car is running faster or slower. There'll come a point to when you're changing timing or you're changing jets, there's not going to be any more change. The car won't go any faster. Bring it back a couple degrees and leave it alone. Same with the jets. I was at the track one day, and a guy walked up to me and says, hey, do you have any jets larger than 99? I said, 99? Yeah, we don't have any alcohol jets. He goes, oh, no, it's not for an alcohol car. It's for my car. It runs on gas. I go, well, how big a motor do you got? And he goes, I got a 454. So I said, do you mind if I take a look? He said, no. So we walked over, and he's got an aluminum-headed 454. It's not a bad built motor. Nova or Malibu or something like that. And he goes, the car's running really lean. I said, did you use an AFR gauge, air fuel gauge, or pull the plugs out of it? He goes, no, I can tell by the way it's running lean. I said, well, what jets do you have in it? He said, 99s. I said, what's the car run? He goes, it runs 1190s, okay? I said, listen, I can almost guarantee you've got too much jet in it. If I can make a suggestion, I said, let's put some smaller jets in it and see if you can pick up some ET. And he goes, you're going to put smaller jets on a lean motor. I go, I don't think it's lean, but, you know, you can try it. So I kind of talked him into it. It was a 1050 Dominator. We took those 99 jets out, and I looked, and I saw he had power valves. I put 86s in the front and 86s in the back. He blew it out, he ran it, and it ran 1140s. I picked the car up 6/10 with a single jet change. When he came back around, he goes, I can't believe it went faster. He said, everybody said my car was lean and I needed to put more jet in it. I said, because you read it or it's written, or if a friend tells you or a buddy tells you, this isn't the gospel, okay? What shows is what happens at the track. Or if you're at a dyno, that'll tell you the truth, okay? The only way to find out is by doing that. Now, he was ecstatic that his car won 1140s from 1190s, and that was with a simple jet change, okay? And he was actually, like I said, trying to find jets bigger than 99. Don't believe everything you hear, and don't believe everything you read. The point of this is go slow and steady, figure out where you're starting from, make small changes, and look for increases, and they will be there. Whether it's timing or jet, you will see that your car will pick up or will go slower with those changes, okay? But you have to make back-to-back passes, maybe even 3 times, to set up a baseline to know where you're going. So that's it for tonight. Thanks.